See what happens in the main story now. No.
But that's ridiculous. We have to at least try to negotiate.
You know his demands. There's no basis for negotiation.
He has not seen what we have seen. The writings, the memories of the Prophet. If he just realized...
My dams, my sirs.
Shit. What took you so long? And where is Constantine?
That's a long story.
And those were his final words? I can't believe it.
Simply another victim of the High Ones. If we do not activate the beacon soon, he won't be the last.
Oh, right. The beacon. If it's activated, we'll simply glow the red madness away, won't we? Or maybe we could, for once in all this, do something that actually makes sense, and focus our resources on finding an alchemistical or thaumaturgical solution to this problem, rather than trusting in a pile of scrap metal.
Oh, by the Prophet's ass, won't you just shut up for a minute? All day long you do nothing but babble, getting on our nerves, and nothing you ever say gets us any closer to a fucking solution. So why don't you just shove off to one of the bathhouses? Go torture the washerwomen with your never-ending lamentations. That would be helpful for a change.
You will take that back.
Will I? Come here and make me. I'd be delighted.
Blasphemy.
Guard your
This is
tongue, wild
blasphemy.
mage, or...
Or what? Are you gonna kill me? That's what you do best, you and your fucking order.
Silence! You are angry, Lishari Pegast, and I understand why. But in the moment you let that anger destroy this alliance, Firespark's sacrifice will have been in vain. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
No. No, it isn't.
Good. I am tired of this endless bickering. We have a responsibility, and we will fulfill it.
Well said, Oranthiel. And how exactly do you think we are going to do that? Without the sources, the beacon is as worthless as a heap of rusty iron.
The chroniclers are on it, and they will find the answer. Novice, tell Commander Aaron to join us. We need to plan the defense of the land. You, Prophet, will come to me as soon as you have recovered. Now, let us get to work.
Please, Tilor. Jorik is right.
The sun be praised you've made it.
This is madness.
Constantine.
I know
He didn't
it is
deserve
going
this.
to be tough.
It's just not fair.
The beacon is all that we have.
Yes, the beacon. The beacon. The beacon. We don't even know what this thing does, let alone if it will work. If you start a war only because of that damn machine, it means putting
No, it's not.
only because
Someone
of
is
some
gonna pay for it.
vague idea.
I'll see to
This
that.
is ludicrous, Tila. It's entirely irrational.
I have to talk to you as soon as possible. It's about the seal in that letter we found on the mercenaries in Old Rashengrad.
I've made decisions
I believe I'm onto
to
something.
selfishness before.
Really?
And they were
Well,
always wrong.
Their client is from Enderal.
Happen again.
From Ark, to be more precise.
Natara.
Let's not talk here, though. Meet me in the Dancing Nomad. I'll be in the first room upstairs, right at the end of the staircase. And hurry.
Sacrifice.
very well. I'll meet you after I've spoken with Aaron Thiel.
Yes, see you there.
Okay.
You. I don't want to be nosy, but is it true you were inside the memories of a dead Pyrean? That's incredible.
Go, killer. Killer. Talk to me. I'm gonna slap the Grandmaster over the head. What are you doing, sir? Okay, yes, descended from the ground. Why is there like two markers here? Oh no. What was that about, your argument with Natara in the Emporium?
Irrelevant. This madman, Koarek. He has completely reshuffled the cards. Now we not only have to deal with the High Ones, but also with him and his fanatics. However, there's also good news. You have probably seen it already.
You managed to reconstruct the beacon.
Physically, yes. And we also know how it works now, and how it can put an end to the cycle.
How?
It is easier than we thought. The beacon was constructed for one thing, to destroy the High Ones. Once reconstructed, infused with energy and activated, lit, as the Pyreans called it, it can banish the High Ones from this plane of existence.
Destroy them, how is that supposed to work? The High Ones are...
Immaterial, indeed. Essentially, they can be compared to the cold or to shadows. Omnipresent elements, yet we cannot touch them. Energy, if you will. However, there is a counterpart to each energy. Cold and fire, shadow and light. The High Ones and the beacon.
So you mean that the beacon is some kind of counterpart to what the High Ones are?
Yes. Imagine a torch driving away the darkness in the moment it is ignited. This is what the beacon can do, except that the banishing will be permanent.
That sounds good. So what's keeping us from lighting it? Karim mentioned sources.
Yes, as I said, it needs to be infused with energy before it can be lit. I take it you have noticed the 3 sockets on its base. They are what it draws its power from. Once they are filled, the beacon can be ignited and the High Ones will be undone, once and for all. At least, if the old writings are true. The only thing left for us to find out is what these energy sources are. But we are close. Give the Arcanists some more time and I will let you know if there's any news. In the meantime, get equipped accordingly. Some of the Neremes have landed already, and outbreaks of the Red Madness become more and more frequent as we speak.
The Trisha mentions something about what happened in Kira. What did she mean by that?
Well, it's only fair to tell you. You've always been honest to me, so I will do the same.
Have I?
Have you ever heard of the Night of the 1,000 Fires?
Vaguely.
Between 8,192 and 8,202, there was an underground movement in Kira called the Red Half Moon. They were brought into being by a group of intellectuals and philosophers who, under all the freedom of thought Saldrine granted them, started questioning the reign of the Golden Queen, and thus the Lightborn themselves.
Freedom of thought is a dream granted them. What do you mean by that?
Saldrine saw himself as the god of knowledge, and accordingly he reigned his country. In Kira, no opinion is forbidden, which is why it is home to countless magic schools and universities, where people do nothing but discuss the reason for being all day long. An appealing thought if you hear it for the first time, but a cunning people isn't easy to reign. There have been more revolts and riots in Kira than bones in a graveyard, and the Red Half Moon was the worst of them.
But this Red Half Moon tried to end the reign of the gods just like your son did, correct?
Correct, just as my son did. But other than him, they fought like cowards. terror, dust crystals planted in the marketplaces, and assassinations, you name it. If they killed innocents, they blamed the Golden Queen, and if they killed her soldiers, they celebrated themselves as liberators. However, they never succeeded in putting her down, and neither did she in destroying them, which is why the court turned to the Lightborn for help. A division of the Holy Order led by me, a young keeper of barely 30 winters.
Did you have to come all the way from Enderal? Didn't the Order have a bastion on Kira?
None to be taken seriously. You know, not everywhere is the Order as present as here on Enderal, or as it once was on Narem. In Kira, we were ridiculed. I saw the Kiranian keepers who served the Golden Queen. A bunch of decadent gluttons who had dedicated themselves to the court's banquets rather than to the will of the gods. They were pathetic.
I see. But what happened?
A moon after our arrival, we received an anonymous tip on where one of the half-moon spaces was supposed to be located, in a small coastal village. As we entered it, we were greeted by the township's elders, and the villagers themselves had gathered behind them. You should have seen how they stared at us, as if we were plunderers. I should have seen by then that something was wrong.
How come the villagers feared you? Didn't they know you had been sent by the Queen?
Yes, but if there was one thing the Red Half-Moon was good at, it was sowing lies. According to them, we were nothing but butchers who executed everyone unable to recite the Revelation word for word.
Well, let me guess, the entire thing was a trap.
That's what they wanted us to think, and they did a good job at that. A veiled person here, an archer on the rooftops there. I got nervous, because villagers are not, they bested us in numbers, and they had kettled us. Then a man seemed to charge at us, and I gave the order to draw weapons. It was just the spark they needed.
So it came to a fight.
No, not a fight. A massacre. The villagers had pitchforks and shepherd staffs, and we had shadow steel swords, let alone the fact that we were trained warriors. I realized that I had made a mistake a split second after it started, but it was too late by then. My men, they slaughtered them all, like pigs. At the end of the day, 300 people were dead, and only 10 of them were keepers.
What, you can do anything at all to stop the fight?
Have you ever been in a big battle? Even if my men would have stopped, the villagers were blinded with rage and panic. No. From the moment I gave the order, it was too late.
The Red Half-Moon set all this up, I get it, but why? Why would they want an entire village slayed?
Well, what better proof of the Lightborn's cruelty is there than a division of keepers?
You
who
need to get
cannot
better,
pure
warriors.
Wickedness slaughtered an entire village, women, children included.
Only 23?
If the people had already distrusted us before that, that distrust had turned into hatred, then nothing could have changed that, not even the Golden Queen's heralds. We set sail back to Enderal a week later. 2 years after
It is
that,
good that the new mouse
Red
is
Half-Moon
improving
destroyed itself
things.
due to infighting. Ironic, isn't it?
Apparently things got out of control, there's no shame in that.
Maybe. The Lightborn and the Grandmaster back at that time showed the compassion I wouldn't grant myself. But I learned one thing, and that is that I will never again let fears about my own life influence my decisions. What happened in Kira was the consequence of my own cowardice, and my unwillingness to give my life for a just cause. That will never happen again.
You're in prison, okay. Well, usually people do. Well, they have very high sensitivity on their mouse, though, so they barely move it and they can spin around pretty quick. It's pretty insane. There's something I need to tell you. Back on the Half Moon Island, the High Ones told me something there.
What?
I don't know if Koarek sees himself as one of the emissaries too, the messiahs.
Really? That's interesting. Provided this is true, that means that the emissaries aren't just people who fight the
Then
cleansing.
there is other ones who are
They are
the
people
opposite.
who fight for it too. And that also means that whoever granted us our powers
Comes down to
and
person
our
preference.
purpose isn't an enemy of the High Ones, but a neutral party.
Is the veiled woman I told you about be the third party, or maybe a part of it?
Possibly. But we will find out all about that once we've taken care of the High Ones. Now, with the Neremes against us too, there's only one thing that matters. Resolve. We must not hesitate and allow anything to delay the lighting of the beacon any further.
Not necessarily. The High Ones also said that Koarek is wrong and that he isn't really an emissary. Neither are you.
I beg your pardon.
Well, according to the High Ones, Koarek only thinks himself an emissary because he wants to feel important.
What? And the same goes for me? That's ridiculous. They wanted to deceive you, to sow discord. I saw the threat the cleansing posed before anyone else did. And without me, we would have never come that far. Something changed inside me since I fled from my prison. I feel it. And it is the same thing that made you a part of all this. Now, enough of this.
Okay, so now we have to wait. Then we're gonna go and have a little chat with our little assassin and do that one, I guess. He's in Undercity. Oh yeah, we need to meet her too. Where the heck is the dancing nomad? Is that one in? The one here in Nobles, or is it the one?
Yes. What are you doing here?
By the poets.
Okay. The one in the foreign quarter. Do.
Please, sit down.
Move along.
What the? Exactly.
Prophet, are you in there?
Kiraj, what? Why? What have you done?
I'd ask you the same thing. Strange coincidence, you're here.
Watch your tongue, Shari. Be glad that the blood is already dry, or else you'd be nothing but a pile of bones by now. Forgive me. I just can't believe it. Anyone but Lishari? Yes, Yes, I know, Nea. But she was a good woman. We both know that we're not involved in this. So please tell me why you and Lashari wanted to meet up here? Were the two of you close? It's been a while since there was a man at Lashari's side.
Oh, no, it wasn't like that.
So why?
Seems he's a traitor in Orc, someone from among our own ranks. Lashari wanted to tell me who was behind the assault at Alt Rashengrad.
What? Then this bastard got wind of it. Oh, Kirash, Lashari, why the secrecy? Maybe the murderer has left a clue. We have to search.
I feel Lashari's pulse. What did you say? The body still has some warmth remaining, but she is dead.
What's this? Let me see.
Yes.
This could be our clue.
A glimmer dust ball? Couldn't that belong to Lashari?
No, certainly not. But come to think about it, it doesn't really help us either. There are so many dust addicts in Ark, it would take years just to count them. Oh, by the name of the sun, I will inform the Order.
You gonna keep searching?
Yes, you do that. But come back to the temple as soon as you're finished, alright? The Archmagister has found something out about those sources we need for the beacon, even though he paid a high price for it. Is it now? Remind me not to burst.
Me, Stu, roast pork. Anyone?
Everything was better in the old days.
Yeah, as if.
Well,
Some people just don't know their...
So...
Men, that's just how they are.
well, that's just how he is. Always talking.
Nothing about a weapon, huh?
That fades away at the end of the
Just
day.
where do I put it?
Well, blessed, it's good to see you.
Huh?
You know Ben, so...
Well, there comes a point. You just have to live with it.
Oh, you're here? I thought you were in the city.
No, the Archmagister ordered me back. Feels good to be here, to be honest.
Upstairs.
The funerals. I could have done without them, though.
I don't doubt that. I still can't believe that really happened. Brother Yarrow.
Ah, if it isn't the Prophet. What's wrong? You look
I don't think
troubled.
Red Madness cares much about that.
Probably not, no.
Ishari
I wonder
is dead. Someone murdered her.
happens.
I know.
The infection.
Shah Rim has already told me. I hardly knew her, but it's horrible. Different ideologies or not, she was a fine young mage, and her knowledge of the Pyreans was impressive.
What happens before?
We need to find the ones who did this, and fast. But you probably already know that. Thank Malphus we just had a breakthrough with the beacon.
Are you?
That is not fun.
Yes, someone told me about that. Does that mean we know what's missing?
Quite some time.
At least as far as the sockets go, yes. In the old tablets you found in old Dothrgrad, there's talk of black embers, which are supposed to be some kind of energy supply for the machine.
Broke him. Yes.
Black embers. Any clues as to what those could be?
This is what we've been asking ourselves over the past few weeks, and then it fell like pelt from our eyes. The Pyreans were talking about the Black Pearls. Old jewels, sometimes known as Blackstones.
It was Yarrow's grief.
They appeared for the first time in the Golden Era, and every self-important noble literally fought to get one in his possession. Apparently they originated from Stormwind, the old city in the heart of Octwind.
Find that out.
They changed owners for decades, sometimes by violence, sometimes by gold. The whole thing only stopped when the owners took note of an undesirable side effect, if you like.
Let me guess. These stones were somehow cursed.
No, at least not with any known magic. And that's what's so strange about it. Nevertheless, all of their owners eventually shared the same fate. Countess Katua from Nerim, for example, whose castle burnt down to its foundations. According to a survivor of this tragedy, she was to blame for that. He claimed that he saw her the night it happened, laughing hysterically and dancing in the dining room and summoning waves of fire all around her. She was not previously known to have any magical talent in her.
These jewels somehow gave their owners magical powers.
Correct. Plus, all of them eventually showed similar symptoms of delusion, like those possessed by the Red Madness do. A peculiar coincidence, if you ask me.
That's one way to put it. What happened once word got out to the public that the stones were cursed?
Not quite.
Those who owned a pearl tried to get rid of it, or lock it up somewhere safe, and eventually they fell into oblivion. Tell him your theory, Archmagister.
Yes, of course. We believe that the stones carry energy, pure, uncontrolled magic, and that the High Ones use them for their own purposes.
You mean the High Ones use these pearls to deliberately drive people into madness?
Correct. The pearls' magic make their owners powerful, but the High Ones befoul them, so to speak. Like a poison potion. I know it sounds odd, but the parallels are too striking to ignore. The red shimmer in the victim's eyes, the slow descent into madness, and ultimately this irrational, destructive act of violence.
But all of this happened centuries ago, didn't it? I thought the High Ones only appeared just before the cleansing.
That's what we thought too, but it seems we were wrong. Maybe the High Ones never leave our planes at all, even after the cleansing. Maybe they're even part of this world, just like the tides or the elements. And the death of the gods is only what really sets them rolling, so to speak.
What do the High Ones get out of it? Why would they do that?
That's a question I've been asking myself since we first learned of the cycle. Who knows? Maybe they like for us to suffer. Or maybe they see us as we see ants, whose lives simply mean nothing. Or maybe the very concept of intentions is meaningless to them.
I see. You think that the magic of these blackstones could give the beacon the energy it needs?
That's what we think, yes. Nothing else in this world possesses that much raw power.
Which is why you will find them for us.
Yeah, who else? If the High Ones poison these stones, isn't it dangerous to bring them here?
No, because we know what we are dealing with. Unlike those who fell victim to the stones. Imagine them as a powerful, magical sword. A fool won't know how to wield it and will eventually cut himself with it. A seasoned warrior, however, can use its power for his purposes. Which doesn't mean, however, that we will be careless with them. What we need is their energy, and once we have transferred that to the beacon, their shells will be useless to the High Ones.
In other words, without the energy of these stones, the beacon is useless.
Correct.
How exactly are we supposed to find them? Didn't you say they are scattered all over Vin?
That's right. But we don't need all of them. The beacon has 3 sockets, and that is how many of the stones we will acquire. Archmagister.
I studied the history of the pearls as a young arcanist, and I think that my notes might give you some hints as to where you should start looking. Give me until tomorrow. By then I will have prepared the relevant excerpts.
Alright, anything else I should know?
Just come to me whenever you have questions.
And hurry. I take it you have already noticed this, but Nerimi's troops are roaming our land and building outposts, and the Red Madness is also getting worse as we speak. Now go, Prophet. The sooner we find these stones, the better.
This just doesn't make any sense. Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead? Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Am I supposed to be waiting here, or...
Yes?
You done yet? A long time that's gonna take.
So they never listen to me.
Okay, so you have to find his hiding spot here somewhere. Okay, we found him instantly.
There you are. I was beginning to wonder whether you got cold feet.
And what now? Will you take me to this first here?
Well, that's the plan. But as I said, we will have to discuss a couple of things first. And please listen carefully, even if it sounds boring. If we blow our cover, then it will not just be the end of our plan, but also the end of the 2 of us. So, the Ralata has a holy scripture called the Ralas, or the Book Out of the Ashes. Its verses are the commandments of every Raleigh.
How does that affect me?
It affects you because there are a couple of rules that you have to abide by once we're inside the temple. To infringe them is a crude sign of disrespect, and no mercenary who values his life would do that. In other words, if we want nobody to get wind of our plan, you'll need to fit in. Number 1, never talk to an acolyte, or voice, or seer if they don't address you first. As a mercenary, you're at the bottom of the hierarchy, on one level with the Scions.
Fair enough. How do I recognize the ranks?
By their garments. Scions wear plain robes, and sometimes hoods. Acolytes wear the purple robes of the Relata with their distinctive sun pattern. Seers wear similar robes, only more ornate. Voices wear the same armor that I wear. Rule number 2. Wear this, or a helmet, whenever you enter the temple. The Relata detests the display of the body, as all corporeality. Nobody will attack you if you enter the temple unveiled, but it will make people suspicious. And finally, rule number 3. Do not openly talk about the Father. It's considered blasphemy. You most likely won't see him before the expedition anyways. There are a lame down there that have been committed to the Relas for 20 years now, and never saw him in person.
What's the Relata's problem with the human body?
It binds us to the physical plane.
Why is it blasphemy to talk about the Father?
How would I know? It's a rule. And we all know how much religious people love following rules without questioning them. I'm sure the Father had his reasons.
Did you ever see the Father in person?
I guess I saw him more than once as he experimented on my body as a child, but if you're referring to my time at the Relata, yes, I have.
So, what's he like?
Different. A lot more different from how you would probably picture him.
Alright, anything else?
Yeah, one more thing. In case the first seer asks, you contacted me, not the other way around. You heard the rumor that the Father is looking for the lost pages, and a man named Rezio Daran gave you the tip about Carlian. You then contacted me and the false dog, and we went to get the pages together. Either way, enough of the talking. I informed the first seer of our coming, and like any sleeper, you will be tested by another voice in front of the temple.
Sleeper?
A person who hasn't seen the truth yet. In other words, everybody who's not a Relame.
Understood. Let's go.
Follow me.
So... Okay, it is. Lowers light armor fortification of 1 God damn it. Up magic resistance +8. Yep, let's see what this takes us.
Oculus, my son, please. God will redeem you for your kindness.
A sun child, huh? Word of advice. Don't go sauntering about dark alleys down here. And watch our pockets.
Isn't this nice? A sun child graces us with its presence. Conduct yourself, will you?
All right. Almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Should have just paid his shadow tax. Well, some people never learn.
Yes.
Brother Sorrow.
Brother Wrath. From ashes to blood. From blood to liberation. Is this the sleeper?
Yes.
He knows the rules?
Of course.
Good. Hold still. Interesting. You may enter.
Thank you, brother.
Father's blessings.
Okay.
Well, that was strange.
This is the second time somebody called you Brother Wrath. Why is that?
Ah, right. The short version. Once you devote your life to the Relas, you need to take on a new name. The name of your biggest vice in your life before the awakening.
Relame always call each other by their new names, but we voices often use our dead names in the outside world.
I understand how wrath is a vice, but why sorrow?
Every emotion is a weakness. Joy, greed, lust, scorn. According to the Relas, everything that is human is another obstacle on the way to transcendence.
Do you know the dead names of the other Relaim?
Hardly. Most people don't like talking about their lives before the Relata.
How so?
This man, he wasn't just any voice. He was the father's right hand, Brother Sorrow.
Why would the father send his right hand to retrieve me?
Good question. Let's just stay on our guard.
Why is he wearing a mask?
Most Relaim do. Complete veiling isn't required, but it's considered a sign of religious devotion.
He talks strangely.
I know. He's always been like that. But don't underestimate him. This man is a monster. I once saw him fight 4 thugs at once who thought it was a good idea to rob a voice of the father. He decapitated one of them, broke another one's face, and cut down the remaining 2 with a single swing of his sword.
Alright then, let's go.
Yes.
Strange place. Oh, that's stealing? The heck?
Observe, don't fear. Observe, don't fear.
They will never understand, Brother. You should stop agonizing over it.
My family.
Wrong. They were. You are Ralaim now, and transcendence is here. You only can remain. Burn these letters, meditate, form your deeds. Now isn't the time to stray from progress.
First seer. From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation.
Ah, Brother Wrath. Is this our visitor?
Yes, First Seer. He helped me find the lost pages.
Interesting. Show me.
Yep.
Interesting. Tell me, how did you know that the Father is looking for these?
Oh, what the heck was? Do they really have to say it this close to each other? Oh man. Oh, which one was it? Let's go with Rizio.
And how did you meet Brother Wrath? Also through your contact?
We met in the False Dog. Somebody told me that that it is. Yes.
Interesting. Well then, I am Brother Longing, or to you, the First Seer.
Was, right?
I assume Brother Wrath promised you a reward for these.
I have 300 pennies.
Good. Then go up to the tower and talk to Sister Envy. She will pay you. Brother Wrath, will you escort our guest back outside?
If that is your wish, then yes, First Seer.
What do you mean by that?
I was thinking... irrelevant. Father's blessings, First Seer. Thank you for your time.
Speak.
Well, the expedition. You said that the Father ordered you to find capable mercenaries. Treasure hunters.
I understand. You think he'd be a fitting candidate?
Anything?
I fail to see any magical talent in him, however. Why do you think he could be of use to us? We have enough leg breakers already.
Fair point, First Seer. I'm sorry.
Fine then. We actually have enough mercenaries already, but you seem to be more capable than the scum that usually runs the Undercity's alleys. However, before I recommend you to the Father, I want you to prove yourself. Brother Greed. Sister Pride. She's still in the Light Grove. Good. Then escort this man into the Dark Valley. I want you to kill someone for us. Sister Pride. A voice who has betrayed us. Bring me her heart, and I'll consider recommending you to the Father. An expedition will be taking place soon, and we are still looking for capable mercenaries.
Fair enough, and this Sister Pride is hiding in a dark valley?
Correct. She fled into a cave, probably hoping that we wouldn't find her there. Brother Greed will show you the way. Good luck. And you, Brother Wrath, will stay. There is something we need to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
A stranger. What brings you here?
First he told me to get my pay from you. Here's his letter.
Show me. 300 pennies. And just what in the Father's name did you do to earn such copious...
I am. Recover lost pages from Tennyson's autobiography.
Impressive. Here's your money. Good luck.
Do you also trade?
Not much, but if it's scrolls and potions you're after, I might be able to help. Here, take a look.
If we buy somebody's something, can we return? Sell lockpicks. How can she not be selling lockpicks? What the heck is this? Okay, I mean, it's nice to see this actually sell the spacious backpack. Yes, weirdly he said he's like okay. Alright, let's go.
Behave yourself, son child. You don't belong here.
These are 2 stars, so this one should be easy. The stupid old fogey really thought we would spare her if she tells us the hidden place for her jewelry. That's not it. Now I got him out. We believe that Nessa is hiding in a small cave west of here. Light Grove. Go there, kill her, then come back to me. I'll wait here. I thought I already killed her. Maybe she... Okay, oh yeah, let's see. Use some proper arrows. Or better arrows, I should say. I've been in this place before. Okay. Dismiss. Try not to make too much noise. So yeah, I assume this whole place is the set point because it's been a while since we were here. Zoom, 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 zoom.
First of the golden moon, 8233. I can't bear it any longer. Father, Malphas, Fate, or whoever is listening, save me, or I will break. I will run, far away from this temple. Far away. Somewhere where nobody knows me, and where nobody sees me, and where I see nobody. Forgive me, Father. I need to leave, or I will break.
The heck? I think there was a page over there.
7th of the Fundament, 8233. Father, hear my prayer. Make me see them again. Make me see them. It's driving me crazy. I want out. Out of the caves. Anywhere where there are no people. I want to be normal again. But I don't want to betray you, Father. Verlata Shira, you gave me life. So what should I do?
Oh, so she's oh, okay. So she's with that underwater place where we had to swim under and stuff. I need to find the third page then. The trippy though, that one page was all the way at the top there. I'm gonna see if I can find the first, the last page somewhere. If it's over there. This
16th of the Conquering, 8233. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy and they all know. They know, but they act like they don't. But what can I do? It's not my fault. I didn't want to be this way. I didn't. I need to think. Think and pray. It will get better. It will.
Yeah, I've been exploring this cave before, so now there's a hidden path. It's the pride, huh? Not allowed to.
What? Who are you? No, wait. Don't say anything. You're my punishment, aren't you? You're here to kill me.
Sia said you betrayed Verlada. Why?
The faces. I just couldn't bear them any longer. I couldn't.
What are you talking about? What faces did you see?
None! At first, I thought it would pass, you know? But it's just a disease, like the fever. But it didn't. It only got worse. First this strangeness. Then the faces.
What do you mean by strangeness?
This feeling that I wasn't myself. That Sister Pride, Nissa, is only a puppet who thinks she is real.
It's Nissa.
Me. My name. Before the father showed me the Ralas.
You can't see faces anymore? I don't understand.
It started 2 years ago. Sometimes, when I talk to people, their faces began to run off. Like color. Like wax. At first I thought I was ill, so I drank root every day, but it never got better. Only worse. Everything started to melt. First the nose, then the eyes, then the mouth, until there was nothing left but a smooth, egg-shaped piece of skin.
This is why you're wearing a blindfold?
Yes. It doesn't help with the strangeness, but at least I don't have to see faces anymore.
Did you ever see a healer about it?
No. No, of course not. Because nobody could find out. Had they found out, then the father would have left me behind on the day of transcendence. And I couldn't let that happen. Don't you understand? I couldn't.
Why did you flee?
Why? Because I was weak. Angry and weak. I thought if only I fled far away from the father, then the faces would return. But they didn't. Of course they didn't. Because I was the problem to begin with. My faith was too weak. My devotion to the Ralas too little.
Why are we discussing this with her?
And that is why I need to die. I finally accepted it.
And I am sorry.
Don't be. It's what I want. Father, forgive me.
It's pretty good gear you get from killing her. Yeah, she was a little bit of a lost case. Oh, come on. Up. Unfortunately. I've already agreed the heart here. It's the Pride's heart. Already agreed, says the heart, and then passes the player note. Let's go. Ah crap, we need to put on the outfit.
We're watching you sleep.
Hey, you there. Sleeper. Do you have a second?
He was a good man.
And to me?
No, to that lovely wall right behind you. Come, follow me. There's something we need to talk about.
Stupid shit. All of them. Observe. Observe. Don't feel.
It's like trust you.
All right, this is better. You're a mercenary, aren't you? You're the one who found the missing pages.
I am. Why?
Well, cause I could use your help.
Are we even allowed to be having this conversation?
What do you mean? Of course we are. Though it might be wise not to go around telling everyone. You as a sleeper are frowned upon. I'd rather not. You get the point.
What do you need my help with?
Simple. I want you to find something for me. Relics, old civilizations, collectibles. In return, you'll be paid generously.
What do you need relics for?
None of your business.
Does it make a difference if I know?
Fine. What does it matter? It's been a year since I accepted the Relas as the only truth. But for some reason, the First Seer still has me scrubbing prayer benches and tending the gardens, whereas other, far less promising scions have already been raised to acolytes. It's no secret that the Father has a vivid interest in ancient civilizations, so, well...
Yeah.
All right, this is better. You're a mercenary, aren't you? Well, cause I can... Simple. I want you to find something for me. Relics.
I'm happy with
old
it. What do you want me to find?
Anything related to the old civilizations. Starling technology, Pyrian pottery. You get the idea. It won't be to your disadvantage. You can count on that. Just come back here once you've found something, and I'll buy it for a price none of the merchants will offer you.
I should have gotten this before.
I'll be waiting.
Already sold. I wonder if we can snitch him out. So, is there somewhere where we are not allowed to go here? Explore though? Are we going to talk to the person we need to? There's not much we can do there.
I don't believe that. He wouldn't just run away.
Sister Vanity.
Well, maybe I didn't.
And here they are all
Maybe he was like Sister
praying.
Pride after all.
Don't say that.
I beg you, brother, just 5 minutes.
No.
But I am
Oh.
ready. I can feel it. Don't you understand? And if only the Father could see me now, he'd see it.
That's to go to the father, and that's Brother Sorrow standing in the way.
Would you look at that? The mercenary returns.
There's a heart here. Sister Pride's heart.
Show me. Interesting. Well then, you upheld your end of the bargain, so I'll do the same.
I don't think they are interested in that part, so you consider hiring me for the expedition?
The Father will. I will put forward my recommendation. We will contact you once he has made his decision. Now leave.
Okay.
A real pretty thing you are.
Oh
We should
boy.
spend some time together.
Hey!
Well,
Out of my way!
The venerable Sunchild graces us with its presence. Come to gawk at the people worse off than you.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Move along.
They're all spawning in and right
Oh, well
exactly
met.
where we came out.
Hey! You there! Wait!
What is it?
I think I have a letter for you. At least I think it's you. You look just like the Meister told me.
Show me.
Well, the Meister also said you'd give me 10 pennies for the delivery. He didn't have any coin.
Yeah, I know she's lying, but I'm sure here.
Whoa, thank you.
Not like we are
Malphus bless
we're
my
swimming
safe
in money
travels.
anyway.
Hey!
Bless it, my son.
You're an adventurer. Hello.
Meet me in the hideout.
Have you been to... Oh, how do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
My sir.
Mind your own fucking business.
That's a pleasant character, that one.
Woman thinks she's Fatira incarnate.
Oh wait, wrong way. More? No. Right way. Oh, fence. Oh. See if he has lockpicks. Not that I need it, but oh yeah, I remember we can sell some stuff on it too. He has money.
What? As you like.
Okay, you do have money for once. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to put on my gear. Let's see. These are nice, but we have better now, so. 69, huh? Let's see. Lockpicks, right? Picks, yes. Oop. was all he had, and what we have.
Safe.
Lockpicking expert stuff.
As you like.
Under the city, deep in the caves, he waits for
By all
us,
8.
the black sergeant. No one who ever caught sight of
Lots of more stuff.
to tell about it. If the holy verses are spoken, and you giggle and caper around, he'll soon wipe the smile off your face. He ambushes you when you least expect. Down in the deep, down in the dark, he waits for us, the black guardian. We stray from our path, we lose our way. He drags us down to the endless void below. You search in ruins and tombs for pathless writings and treasures. The earth opens up under your feet. You'll find no
So I'm just
down in the dark. He waits for us to
yes.
we stray from
Safe travels.
we lose our way. He drags us down to the end.
Bum, bum.
Did you kill her?
Yes.
Good. That's good. You know, Nessa joined the Relata only shortly after me. She was an orphan too. We even shared the same bunk bed for a year or so. And now she's dead. That feels strange.
Did you know about her affliction, the faces?
Faces?
Nessa said she wasn't able to see faces anymore. They began to melt off in front of her eyes. It drove her insane.
Huh.
What do you make of this?
What should I make of it? I'm not an apothecary. Maybe she hit the dust a little too heavily on her visits to the Silver Cloud. She wouldn't be the first Verlaine with a drug problem.
So what now?
Now, we wait until we hear back from the first seer. If we're unlucky, that's where our plan will end. If the father is not interested in your services, there's nothing we can do. However, there's something else I might need your help with in the meantime.
Fair enough. What do you need?
It has to do with my past, with the refuge.
The orphanage you grew up in, right?
Yeah. I told you that Shagun, the matron of the house, knew about the abductions, didn't they? That she sold us?
Yes.
Well, I only learned that recently. I used to think that the Relata forced Shagun to give us away. And even now, there's still a part of me that wants to believe it. The reason why I'm going back to the refuge is that I want to know for certain. I want to know how rotten a soul Shagun really was. And who knows? Maybe we'll also find more about what the father actually did with us children. More about the experiments.
You think you'll find answers in the orphanage?
I hope so. It was closed down after the flesh maggot plague killed Shagun, so her documents might still be there. Thing is, ever since the Red Madness, the place has been crawling with lost ones.
Yes, okay. You want someone to cover your back?
Exactly. I'd probably be able to do it myself, but now is the wrong time to take unnecessary risks. So, let's meet at the marketplace, right in front of Zorgben and Sons. I'll make some preparations.
I'm gonna put on my boot and boop. Good place.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened, a miracle that must have been, due to its sheer glory.
Let's see, I have that key that I... 21.
Brought forth by Malthus himself.
Walk. Hello. How may I be of service? Of course.
Wonder what the via shares is.
Of course.
We're gonna buy the other house, maybe?
Walk blessed. And don't forget your money is...
Walk blessed.
Get in there and clean that one out.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots. My sir?
No, it's steel. We have to wait for her to go away. Yeah, don't worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not as if
Yeah,
I didn't
you
tell
go
them
away.
that already.
Bye-bye. That's ours. Clean down. Set up. Clean down. This is our vault. Nope.
Yes? Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and... Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Walk blessed.
I wonder if we should do a fast travel to Juneville. Oh, I should be able to fly there, right? I'm mostly curious about see if we can get some more recipes. High level ones.
Well, there comes a point. Monsieur? Sure, where to?
Let's go to Jungle real quick. And after that we can go and do maybe kill that Basture. This is the desert area. Juneville. Don't know where the heck do you get in? Up here. There we go. Silly. Alchemy guy over there.
Sure thing.
Let's see if we can sell off some of our... Oops.
Take your time.
Let's see, blueprints. No. Nothing here.
Huh?
Suffering in despair. What is it? Wicked pain. Their life was without love.
A fellow traveler. That's my job. Take a look.
There's something here then. Let's see then. 60, 60, 60, 60. God damn it, why don't you have any 80? No. Ah.
Safe travels.
Okay, is there any more number here?
Move along.
I think there is. It just takes us down to the water level, which we have no use for. Oh yeah, we have to walk around to get to the... Walk around. For mining things. Hospitals, man. What the heck? Iron ore? Weird. In the area we are in. You know what? Let's go. Oh, come on. Okay, so there is a quest. Why is this like early zone, or I think it will be more of the shadow steel or glowing thorium in this area. we go. Mm-hmm. We're almost far out. Ooh. Move so little when it comes to master locks. Oops. Heavy armor. Damn it. think that's it. What we can do here. A little bit more armor. 100 texture. Okay. I think this is number 10 points more your systems. Wonder if you should start going a little bit here. Actually, I would like to do that. We have that one out of the way since it's so out there. Let's put stuff away. Okay, let's which one will be closest for that one then? Maybe we can do that one and we can oh wait, that one is kinda yeah, we can go in the water. Yeah. Military Dark Valley.
Walk blessed, friend. Sure. Where to?
Gonna do that bounty? Let me go and beep up, beep up. My question is though, have they all respawned here now? Been here before. Okay, let's do A. Back to Ark we go.
My sir, I have a letter for you.
A letter? Who's from?
A young woman, but I don't know her name. I'm sorry. Now excuse me, I have another delivery. Walk blessed.
There's war in Kira.
The last stone. My sir, I regret the way our last meeting ended, and I would like to discuss our further proceeding. Meet me in the false dog in the Undercity. I will await you there. Greetings, Dijan.
Honorless heretics who adorn themselves with the name disciples of the South.
Wild mage Gargantua is hiding at the slope of the Frostcliff Mountain. He is devoted to elemental summoning and reforming people of Firespark. There are 570 Enderalian pennies issued for her death. Sure. You love killing mages, so that's fun. These guys got any money back yet?
Hammers, daggers, sword, looking for everything for the path-abiding soldier. Come again.
Come again.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have.
Well, he has money because he bought some of those
Everything
training
for the
books.
path-abiding soldier.
Well, what are we gonna get now? Probably would like to get some more light armor. We can get that with the 50. It's 5 more points in crafting. We need go to the next one and see if they have any money.
Yeah, how may I be of service? Of course.
Oh, you have a lot of money.
That's just how it is.
Walk blessed, all your heart could ever desire. Take a look. May his light guide you. Come back if you find the time.
Oh, I forgot. I need to check recipes or blueprints.
Yes. Of course.
Hammers, daggers, swords, looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Ah, I didn't have any. We wanted. I can see it.
You just don't get any younger. Greetings. Aye, sure. Take your time. It's not as if there's much to do down here anyway.
Ah, she doesn't have money.
Malthus bless your travels.
Let's see if they gotten some money back up here.
My sir?
Oh my, now who is this? I've seen this face, so yes. My wares it is you want to see.
Certainly. Just take your time.
God damn it, none of them have money back yet. Okay, we've done all of that. Post dogs.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Let's go there.
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around.
O path abiding people of this holy city. From
No, that's not it. That's. God damn it. Heck, which one is false dogs? Is the one in Undercity or?